Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am really excited for today's video because it is going to be update number 1 in the Graveyard Project Pan. This project was started, or the idea, the concept, was created by my friend Emily here on YouTube. I will absolutely have her channel linked down below. I adore her. She's another mom on YouTube, so it's always nice to connect with other people who are moms, who kind of like understand the chaos and hassle of everyday life when you're a mom, and also trying to film YouTube videos at times. Her son like will pop up in her videos and it's adorable because I just totally understand what it's like to try and film YouTube videos with a toddler running around. Anyway, I absolutely love Emily. She films tons of other project pan style videos on her channel, and if you like my content, then I know you will love her channel. So definitely head on over there and subscribe to her. I think she's almost to 700 subscribers, and I would love to see her hit 1,000 subscribers here soon. So make sure to head on over to Emily's channel and check out her video and subscribe to her channel. There are also over 20 people participating in this project, which is so exciting. I know I'm personally super excited to go binge watch everyone's videos because I personally love a good project pan binge watching night. I don't know about you guys, but I just love to binge watch project pan videos. So I will leave a playlist for this project linked down below, and I will leave everyone's channels that I know of that's participating linked down below. This project is open to anyone who wanted to join or wants to join. So if people have joined since the introduction and I haven't included your channel link down below, then leave me a comment and let me know so I can make sure to add that to my description box as well. I do have some exciting progress, and I also have a couple items I have decided to declutter. So we have a lot of information to get through in today's video. So if you're interested, then stay tuned. But first, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I hope you'll consider doing so before you go. I post videos every single Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And without further ado, let's get into my progress. Oh, I felt like that intro was a mouthful. All right, you guys. So first I want to start out with, I suppose I should start out with the rules. I'm horrible at explaining things, so I feel like I wanted to just like skip over this part. But, so the whole idea of this progress, great, I'm already starting to mix up my words. The whole idea of this project was, so Emily, she described this in her introduction video that she had a bunch of products that she had going in previous project pans that she didn't hit her goal on or didn't complete, and they were just kind of sitting in her collection, and she wanted to use them, but she also had these other projects going on, and so she was just kind of trying to figure out like how these products like fit into, not necessarily fit into her collection, but how she was still going to work on those, or she wanted like how to prioritize those while still like focusing on the rest of her collection. So that's where the idea sparked from. Correct me if I like explain that wrong, Emily, please do, because again, I'm horrible at explaining things, but that's where the idea came from. So it started as the concept of a project solely based on previous products that were going in products that were previously going in other project pans that have since completed. So that category within the project are called resurrection products, and then we have a second category called collecting cobwebs, and these are products in your collection that have just been there a really long time. They might be close to expiration, they might be expired, they're just really old products within your collection. So we decided that we were going to choose anywhere from I think 5 to 10 products, and me just being the person that I am decided I had to choose 10 products to focus on. So I want to start with the 2 products that I am going to be decluttering. First, I have from Stila their sheer color tinted moisturizer. I used to really enjoy this, and I just don't like this anymore, and I found anytime that I tried to reach for this and use this, I just wasn't excited to do my makeup then for the day. And normally, like, I get excited to put my makeup on, I get excited to, you know, come up with a look, and when I was using this, I just wasn't excited. And for me, that told myself that if I'm like not looking forward to doing my makeup because I'm using a product that just doesn't inspire me, doesn't get me excited, then I don't want that product in my collection anymore. So I only used this probably 2 times since rolling this in, but I am going to be decluttering this because it doesn't spark joy when I do my makeup. And then another one, this one like almost, I'm sitting so far away from the camera today. Maybe I'll scoot closer. Okay, so this one is my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. Now this one had just been in my collection a really long time. This is one of the first concealers that I bought when I was first getting into makeup, first started watching YouTube videos. And first of all, this is one of the concealers, or the type of concealer that you just kind of like squeeze out and then like you'd have to use like your finger or a brush to blend it in. It doesn't have a doe foot is what I'm trying to say basically. And it's very, very full coverage. A little bit goes a very long way. I just don't like the way that this looks underneath my eyes. I don't enjoy putting this on. It's another one of those products that I was just dreading using, and I was looking at it one day and then I felt overwhelmed by my entire makeup collection because I knew I like had to use this, but I wanted to use other things, and I just got this overwhelming feeling, and I was like, you know what, if a product is making you feel that way, just declutter it. It doesn't matter if it's going in a project pan. You don't have to finish every single product that you've ever purchased. So I'm going to be decluttering these two. I will roll 2 products in to replace these 2, but I wanted to share that with you guys. And then I did finish up 2 products, which is super exciting. So first, from NYX, I finished up completely my HD finishing powder. This was the banana powder, and as you can tell, it is all pan. I had barely any of this left. This was kind of a gimme product when I rolled this in, but I wanted a little extra motivation to finish this off, and finish it off I did. So I'm super excited about this, meaning I will be rolling in a 3rd product. And then finally, I also finally finished off my Hoola Quickie Contour Stick. This was going in my year-long project pan last year, and I've even like dug out quite a bit of the product. There's still some product left in there, but it's to the point where I can't just easily apply it. And I'm not about like the digging out life. Like once I reach this point of a product, personally, I feel like I've probably gotten my money's worth, unless I spent like hundreds of dollars on a product, which I just wouldn't in the first place. So I feel like I've got my money's worth out of. I really can't, I mean, I'd have to dig to get product out. So this is done. This was, again, the Hoola Quickie Contour Stick by Benefit. So super excited to have finished this off, meaning I will be rolling in 4 products at the end of this video. But let's talk about my progress on the other 6 products that we're going. This one is going to be minimal progress. This is my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. I don't know if I took pictures last time, you guys. If I did, I will definitely insert, and I definitely will take pictures this time so we can compare in my next update. We are doing bi-monthly updates. I forgot to mention that. And the project does end on October 30th. So this I used a few times, but I was really focused on rotating through my highlighter collection the last couple of months, as well as focused on 2 highlighters that were going in my year-long project pan. So not a lot of progress on this. My goal was, I don't think I'll be able to hit pan on this. I just want to show use. Maybe I should give myself, I will say my goal by the end of the project, so October 30th, so from today's update to October 30th, my goal is to use this 35 times, which seems like a lot, but I still have 4 months left. And this is a really wearable powder, really wearable highlighter. I just wear this as a subtle highlight. I can build it up to be a little bit more intense. I would love to see some wear away on the dome by the end of the project, but again, we're gonna go with a number goal. I've never done this before. We're gonna go with 35 times by October 30th. Another product that actually I forgot I hit my goal on this, but rather than rolling another product in for this one, I'm just gonna keep working on this one. This is my ABH Brow Powder Duo, and at the intro of this, I said my goal was to hit pan or to see pan on the dark side of the duo. I had significant pan on the lighter of the 2 sides, and I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but there is pan showing now on the darker of the 2 sides. So I pretty much use this just about every day in my brows. I'm actually not wearing it today. I was testing out something else in my brows, and I'm not a fan. So this is going to be a really, really lofty goal, but my goal for this product going forward is I'm going to see if I'm holding the product upright, I'm going to see if I can drag the pan all the way down to the side and hit side pan. It's a very, very, very lofty goal, but again, I do wear this almost every single day, so we'll see if I can hit that goal. Honestly, if I focused on the lighter of the 2 shades, I think I could easily hit side pan, but I've been needing to mix some of the darker in to like match my hair. I recently dyed my hair. I don't know if you'll be able to tell since it's in braids, but I like it so much more than I did. Anyway, so I did hit my goal on that product too, but we're gonna keep this one in rather than rolling something else in its place. Okay, I don't know why I did this to myself, but I included a blush in this project. Blush is one product that I love, but also when it comes to project panning, I don't even want to hear the word blush because it's terrifying. frustrating and just, I don't even know, like I don't have words. I know I've talked to a couple of people just about like the horrors of panning blush, and it is horrifying. So this is my Mood Exposure blush. This was one that was going in one of my previous roulette pan collabs, and I did a nice job of wearing away some of the, like, it was like a bit domed in my previous project. Now I've only worn this probably 4 or 5 times. I know I've been a complete failure since then because I've been super focused on the blush going in my 2019 project pan. And if you're wondering if I've seen much progress on that, nope, no I have not. My goal on this, I think I'm going to do a number goal for this as well. I'm not going to do 35. I'm going to say 20 times. I want to use this blush 20 more times in the next 4 months. This, I think I said, is the shade Mood Exposure by Hourglass. I love the Hourglass blush formula, and I really do like Mood Exposure because it's just a very wearable blush. There it is right there. I don't even know if you'll really be able to see it. It's a very wearable blush, a very light, almost mauve tone shade, but not like a wintry mauve. Like I can get away with it in the summertime too. So I love this. I really have just loved like nude and coral blushes lately. So have not reached for this as much as I should have been. So my new goal for this is just going to be to use it 20 more times by the finale. This product, so this is a liquid highlight by Becca. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid in Champagne Pop. So this is a product that was going in one of my roulette pan collabs, and I like barely used it in that project pan, and this is just something that like I wasn't enjoying, I didn't want to reach for. However, I'd gotten a lot of comments saying that I should use it as like a body product, like a body shimmer. I don't know why I can't put words together when I film. So I've been using it that way, and I've actually really been enjoying it. On days that I film with like a tank top, I've been using it on my shoulders. When I've gone to the beach, I've used it on my shoulders, or when I've gone out. I've really been enjoying it this way. Now you'll see I haven't had the best progress. So this is where we were about halfway through the bottle at the introduction, and I've moved down just a little bit, but at least I've made progress. I'm just happy that I can see that I've used some of this, and I'm gonna continue to use it this way all summer and see how much I can use by the end of this project. I want to finish this up this year because this is also getting very old. I think I've had this since the Champagne Pop like original collection launch, which I believe was over 2 years ago. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was over 2 years ago. Maybe we might be getting close to 3. Anyway, I would love to use this up because like next year I can probably just buy another body shimmer, you know? I'd like to finish this up, we'll see. Okay, so then I also had this Stila Glittering Glow in the shade Kitten Karma, and I'd used this a couple of times, and honestly I think mine, well, I know mine has dried out. I put some oil in it to like make it work a little bit better, and if I go in with a glitter glue, I can still get use out of this product, and I like this. I just don't ever remember to reach for it, and I don't know why. So I was here at the introduction again about halfway, and now we're down to here. So I have used it some, and I want to just continue to use this probably until the end of this project. I don't think I'll finish it by the end, and then at the end it'll be time to declutter it just because it's dried out, like it really has. So sad, but this actually was a good motivator for me to, one, get used out of more of my glitter and glows that are sitting behind me, because this is one of the product, like a product that stands out in my mind is going bad. A lot of times, like I don't really care too much about expiration until it's very obvious that the product has gone bad, and this is one that like became very obvious to me that this is dried out, which was a bummer because I know how much money I spent on this, as well as the other glitter and glows in my collection. So this was a lesson learned. And then the last product that I had going was this little Tarte Rainforest of the Sea lipstick in the shade Margs. Now I love this shade. I just am horrible at getting through lip products. Here it is right here. I typically just wear a lip balm to work, so I only am ever wearing lip products on days that I'm filming or if I'm going out. Now I did bring this on vacation with me, and I probably used it 4 or 5 times, so I did get some use out of it. but I was watching my intro video today and I swear it looks the exact same. Now this is what I have left for product. So as you can tell, I mean, I don't have too much product left. I just need to remind myself to use this. I'm still hopeful that I can maybe finish this by the end of this project. So fingers crossed on that. That's still going to be my goal for this. But those are the 10 products in my progress. Now let's roll in the 4 new products that I will be working on. So up first, I have this skincare product from Kiehl's. This was going, I think, in a skincare project pan that I did. This is the Powerful Strength Line Reducing Concentrate. This has lasted me so long. Now this is a very expensive product, but it has lasted me such a long time. So in my previous project, I was somewhere up. The only mark I have is from like the halfway point. I will mark this now for the start of this project, obviously, but I am down here, like right about here. So I only have maybe like an 1/8 of this product left. Not a ton left. However, this still takes forever to use. And usually I only use it on my forehead. It's supposed to be like a line reducing product. Sometimes I'll use it in my smile lines, but I never use this all over my face. It's a very intense vitamin C product, 12.5% vitamin C. It does have hyaluronic acid, which I do like, but it almost stings a little bit if I put it all over my face. Very bizarre, but that's just the experience that I have, so I'm going to share that with you. So I just typically use it on my forehead and occasionally in my smile lines, so I don't need a ton of product to like for each use. I do have confidence that I can finish this up by the end of the project, but I thought this would be good motivation just to remind myself to use this every day and finish this up, because I have had this probably for about 1.5 years now, and it is an 18-month shelf life. So because this does have vitamin C and because this is a skincare product, I feel like it could go bad more quickly than other products in like my makeup collection. So I would like to get this used up because I do believe this costs $65. Very expensive product. I want to make sure I get every penny worth. All right, this is a resurrection product I'm going to roll in. So this was going in my 18 and 2018 project pan. This is my Hoola Mini Benefit Bronzer. This is what it looks like. So I have very significant pan going, and honestly, I think I may end up repressing this. My goal for this is, fingers crossed, going to be to use this up. Now I am currently trying to get through my Mirror Butter Bronzer this year, as well as my Becca Sunlit Bronzer. So it's a lofty goal if I'm going to be trying to focus on all those bronzers. Meanwhile, you know, cycling through my bronzer collection, which seems to have gotten quite large over the course of this last year. I do love bronzer, but how cool would it be if I finished off 3 bronzers this year? So my goal is going to be to use this up. In the past, I've used this more as a contour, but I have been self-tanning a little bit. But I have been self-tanning more often, so I may actually be able to now use this just as a bronzer and use a little bit more product. So I'm hopeful I will finish this up by the end of the project, but it is, even though it looks like there's not a lot of product left, I have a feeling if I repress this, it's gonna feel like I have a lot of product to use. The last 2 items I'm rolling in are both resurrection products as well. So this was going in a roulette pan collab. This is from Glam Glow. This is their their Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer. And this is the 2nd jar I've had of this, and I mentioned this in the roulette pan collab, but I purchased this in this shade, which I believe is the deepest of the 3, because I thought it would be like a good bronzing sort of moisturizer, but it ends up just looking very orange on my skin, and I don't love the shade. I really do like this moisturizer in general in the lightest shade, which is the shade I had before I bought this one. So I would repurchase this product in the lighter shade, but I now have had this one for probably a good 1.5 years. So it's, you know, it's probably past expiration. Where's the, oh, 24-month shelf life. So I still have a little bit of time to use this up, but I would like to use this up before it goes bad, because again, this I think is like $55, so very expensive. I'm fairly confident that I can finish this up. I mean, I have less than half the jar left, and if I just remind myself to use this, it shouldn't be a problem. This is just more about like actually reminding myself to use it. So great motivation now that it's in another project pan. And then I truly am gonna hate myself for this as well. I feel like maybe I'll just give myself like a number of times used on this one. This was going in my 18 and 2018, and actually I was like focused on the whole palette in that, and I mean, it looks like just about a brand new palette. So I really clearly did great in my project pan. But This is from Smashbox. It's their LA Lights Blush and Highlight Palette, and I want to actually focus on this highlight shade because I love using this in the summertime as almost like a blush topper. Hold on. It reminds me kind of the Becca Rose Quartz highlight, which I love, but it has a little bit more of like a blush pigment to it. It just gives your skin, like, or at least my skin, that like sun-kissed, like it looks like your cheeks maybe got burnt a couple days ago and they're healing, but it's just, I don't know, I love the look that this gives to the cheeks. So I think I'm really going to enjoy using this at least the next couple of months. We'll see about that September and October portion of this, but there's a small dip going in this. I would love to see, you know, a little bit more of a dip form in this. I think I'm going to give myself a goal of 25 uses by the end of the project. So my goal is going to be to use this 25 times in the next 4 months. I think that's definitely doable, especially if I focus on this the next few months while we're still in the hot summer months. So yeah. But after that, that is going to conclude, I feel like this is going to be a really long video, but that is going to conclude my progress on this project. I'm excited again to watch everyone else's videos and see everyone else's progress. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.